To access all full body language breakdown videos in entirety, hours upon hours, click the link in the description to take you through to the Patreon. Thanks. Everyday Superpower, where we talk body language, relationships, game, everything in between. All right, we've introduced the legs of these dudes in this competition. So in each and every round, essentially, the blinds are going to go up and reveal more of these dudes before this lovely suitor in the middle of these two men opposite. If you're joining me just now, you can learn some good game. All right, attraction, repulsion, body language, great stuff. But start from the top or start from the start. It's in the comment section. A link to the playlist, right? So she's about to propose a question to the dudes. She's seen the legs, she's had a brief discussion, made her mind up. Let's go from here. Right, let's go.
Guys, my next question is, what's your biggest ick in a girl, and what would your ex say your biggest ick is?
What is your biggest ick in a girl, and what would your ex say your biggest ick is? Once again, we find the parallel with the dating process, with understanding each other, with having fun communicating with each other, and a job interview. I'll put you on some game. Get yourself some literature on how to succeed in job interviews, how to get the job of your dreams, how to put your best foot forward when applying for jobs. And that will have a direct, brilliant crossover with selling yourself to women. Okay? So, a few people are going to make a few wild jokes here. And it's like, I've asked you a serious question. I don't want you to make a mockery of my question because you now have a chance to really run game. Take it to a degree seriously, right? Nobody wants to be around a dude who doesn't take life serious to the point where everything's a joke. Because it's like, bro, it has a direct correlation with your ambition, with your drive, with your self-understanding, with your external understanding. If you went on a date with someone and you're sitting there, I knew a guy, right? Incredibly handsome guy, great background, great head on his shoulders. He was useless with women. Because the moment he'd start texting him, he'd just do some childish, like, jokey shit that only appealed to him because he didn't know how to engage with women. And he'd go nowhere. And this guy was a catch, but the only thing that was letting him down was that he had to sort of overcompensate for his lack of self-belief via this forceful, clown-esque essence and projection of self into the communication. Don't do that. She's asked you what an ick is in a girl. Now you can get her qualifying herself to you. You can say whatever you say. Do you have a genuine ick in a girl? You know, say, well, I don't think too much of girls who can't cook very well. I think that's quite an ick. You know, I can provide everything necessary for you, and all I ask for is, some nice food in my stomach. And then she'll say, oh, I can cook and blah, blah, blah. Or she'll say, can you? And she'll start flipping the script if you trigger her because she can't do that. And she'll have to, it's a neg per se indirectly, yet you're solidifying it in your God's honest truth. She's learning about you and learning about herself in the mirror of you, perceiving you as your value. And when it goes to what was your ex say, your ick was, have a bit of fun with it, have a joke with it. You can take it a couple of ways. Yeah, you could be bold and give her something to turn her off with, within reason. But at the same point, you could say it with such confidence and audacity and carelessness that it's just like, so flipping be it. Giving you choose something that isn't like, I shit the bed every week. Do you know where I'm coming from? Let's go.
Question is, what's your biggest ick in a girl, and what would your ex say your biggest ick is?
And the fact that you've got an ex is good. All right, you could run game and talk about multiple exes at this point. Well, you know what? I've heard over a few girls at this point that blah, 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 right? Already you're triggering a pre-selection switch as you do so. Because in her mind, she's thinking, wow, loads of girls have chosen you and loads of girls have stuck with you to this degree to understand this component of your character, even though this ick exists. Do you know? It's a good question.
Before we go into the boys, I gotta know, Christian and Will, what is Amanda's biggest ick?
Right, here we go. So my guy in the cap's been trying to neg this girl since day one. He's gonna go in. He's going to go in. He's been given the all clear to try and garner her attention by being tight as hell. This is crazy. He's gonna try his best here.
Like short guys.
Hold on.
Christian and Will, what is Amanda's biggest ick?
She don't like short guys.
He says she don't like short guys, right? When these two got introduced at the start of this program, she introduced them as short guys. No! Because he knows he's not chose by her. And she introduced them as short guys. And he's talking about she don't like short guys, i.e., she don't like me. That's her excuse why she don't like me. She probably gone to this guy. If only you were a bit taller. If only you were a bit taller. She introduced these two as short, right? Relative to her, because she's wearing high heels as well, remember. These dudes aren't short. These dudes, given they were at the right place at the right time and proposed themselves in the right manner, they'd be all right with a girl like her. Because at this point, we understand through our recognition of patterns what is acceptable, biologically speaking, as far as height differentiation. This guy with the cap, he's talking about she don't like short guys, and she referred to him as short to opt him out of his competition with getting her, right? Like, completely friend-zoned the guy, and he's been trying to battle his way out of that for time, and we've seen this throughout this. He's talking about his experience right now. Right? She don't mind short guys because when that guy comes and he's confident and he's flexing the right things and he's showcasing genetically that is worthy of providing great looking offspring with her or projecting a great father-like essence that will be able to protect and provide and give her the future she needs in an elevated state above and beyond what most men could. Him being the same height as the guy with the cap or even the other guy beside isn't going to be a matter to her. Alright? Like I've said before, scientifically speaking, there's been tests run on this. Times 1.09 is the optimal differentiation of height between man and woman. This is studied through relationships that last. Alright? There might be a change from here. Give it a bit of leeway, you know, a little bit of here and there. But that's the information I've read, people.
Guys.
I was gonna say the same, yeah.
Is it because you
He says, I was going to say the same. They both got introduced as short guys.
guys are short too?
What the fuck? The amount of times my mom has said I'm tall is actually
Nah, yeah. I drink milk every day, bro.
every
Still ain't going.
drinks my milk.
Oh,
Whoa, wait,
Amanda,
bro. That's
Amanda,
hard.
what would you say your biggest ick is?
She doesn't like white guys.
that's not true.
She doesn't like white guys. It's crazy. That's crazy. He threw her under the bus as well. Do you know what's mad? I'm not even going to get too political nowadays, right? I'm not even going to get too political, right? But there's a polarity in everything. There's a duality in everything. Where there's a no, there's a yes. I'm getting into the hermetic principles of the universe right about now, right? I did a video on the forbidden fruit. If you don't like white guys, if you're not supposed to be with white guys, if white guys are the devil, if I'm a cave-dwelling white devil, right, whose ancestry did this, that, and the third, how terrible would it be to spend a night with me? Imagine the shame. Imagine the expression and the emotive turmoil you would get put under as I bang that thing out. You can't seduce without resistance. I'm putting you on game right now. Do you know what some men will hear on the early stages of dating? You're weird. You're weird. And then they'll take it seriously. I'm a weird. Oh, do you think I'm weird? It's an overcompensation. I hate gay guys, says the homosexual. I hate white guys, says those who secretly fetishize them. And expand and correlate that across all races. Only thing is, politically, you have been force-fed a narrative that it's okay to dislike white guys. Because if it was any other race, just like him piping up saying she doesn't like Chinese guys, that's crazy. That'd probably get edited out of the program. Do you know where I'm coming from? That's crazy. Imagine if I said I don't like Mexican. Come on.
Wait,
Man,
bro, that's
man,
hard.
what would you say your biggest ick is?
She doesn't like white guys.
But look, he asks her, what is your biggest ick? And he starts speaking for her and throws her straight under the bus. Who's this guy and why does he feel he has a right to do that? That's crazy. That's crazy. And do you know what? I've said earlier on in this, these two... Yeah, I'm casting judgment. These two like this girl. It's their job to diminish the value of those men they deem as competition to her. This guy in particular with the cap does not want... And I want to see this guy's hairline, by the way. Why have you got a cap on? Take it off. You look childish. But this guy is looking over at someone, making a statement to that guy saying, back off! This was the guy that flexed his legs properly. She doesn't like white guys, by the way. Because she should have spoken for herself. Why is my guy cock blocking? Am I right or am I right, people? Do I sound insane to you? Or am I creating the deep depth of substance that is rooted behind one's action? Do you know what she should do? Don't speak on behalf of me. He asked me. Just don't speak on behalf of me. You should have buried it right there and then. If it was the flip side, if that was a dude and your girlfriend was speaking on your behalf when you got asked the question, you're gonna have to do your thing. I mean, it might be pimping to a degree if you don't have to say a word and you just let this and that speak on your behalf. Hey, it depends on what's going on here. But if you've been posed a question that you need to answer and somebody's thrown you under the bus, that girl has thrown you under the bus. Let's say there's a lovely girl before you, right? Lovely black girl before you. She's got beautiful skin, great legs, great looking toes. She got the French manicure and all sorts. She's been flexing her muscles. She goes gym and all that. You're thinking, bloody hell, that's all right. And this girl finds her threatening. Because in appealing to you, whereas she doesn't, she is only further being devalued through the mirror of the world by seeing this engagement before them. And this woman does not want to be valued any lower than her narcissistic, self-centered ego tells her she is. Then she will pipe up as you get asked that question and say, he doesn't like black girls. He doesn't like... Whoa! Hold on! Am I putting you on game or am I putting you on game? Let's continue.
That's not true.
So she says, that's not true. He's got this smirk on his face. He's dead behind the eyes. He's got this look of satisfaction, just the ghost-like essence of satisfaction above the mouth there. Just the slightest upturn of lip thinking, I've got her. I've got her. She says that's not true. He's thinking, haha, she's talking to me again. She's talking to me again, haha. We're talking to each other and she's not talking with those who blah de blah. Guy who was flexing before with the shorts on, open palm gesture. We're friends. I'm friendly. He's the one who reacted. Have you seen? He was the one with the expressive reaction there. Because he was the last to speak and he was the one who just got thrown. Not only did the girl get thrown under the bus, but indirectly, he sort of tried to opt that guy out of the competition.
She doesn't like white guys.
That's not true.
You see how fast he jumped into answering on her behalf.
Black and 6'5".
Yeah, I'm his brother.
Why is he
6'4".
celebrating?
Got a 401k, Roth IRA, all that shit.
Oh, period, same.
I'm a different race.
Pay attention.
Why is he celebrating?
Got a 401k.
So obviously my guy's gassing. I'm not going to talk too much here.
Roth IRA, all that shit.
Oh, period, same.
I'm a different race.
That's crazy. Look, he tries to start gassing up, obviously in some half jokey, half serious way to try and flex on his competition. Listen to how she responds.
Got a 401k, Roth.
Look, he's listing things off. He's not making one statement. He's listing things off. He's got the list locked and loaded. He's got the list written on that on the back end of this curtain here, so he can read off his entire Tinder profile. Listen to how she responds.
IRA, all that shit.
Oh, period, same.
Oh, same. And then the other guy starts speaking. Oh, same. Pay attention. This guy reads a whole Steven Spielberg, not a fucking Stephen King novel, right? Look.
Black and 6'5".
Yeah, I'm his brother.
Why is he
6'4".
celebrating?
Got a 401k, Roth IRA, all that shit.
Oh, period, same.
I'm
Oh, same.
a different race.
Oh.
What race is that?
I'm from an island.
Oh, he's an island boy.
My biggest ick is probably, I don't have any, I'm like perfect.
She was thinking, right, look.
My biggest ick is probably,
My biggest dick is probably she looks up. This is an eye accessing cue to the visual area of the brain. She's thinking about something visually. Now listen.
I don't have any, I'm like perfect.
I don't have any. I'm like perfect.
Damn,
I'm just kidding, I'm just kidding, I'm kidding.
Are we saying what, like her? Like an ick
I
about
don't
her?
know.
Yeah.
Because this is crazy because, look.
Oh, he's an island boy.
I thought she was coming in talking about my ick towards other men are. And then she resolved that into I'm perfect, which made you feel like she was actually speaking on her icks as in her icks as a human being. But it started off with her talking about somebody else's ick. And then she had to stop herself from saying anything because she says I'm perfect, and it's not a matter of her being perfect. It's an outwards projection of her pretending to be perfect. Oh shit, I have to sort of be the perfect person on this program.
My biggest ick is probably, I don't have any, I'm like perfect. Wait.
Damn,
I'm just kidding, I'm just kidding, I'm kidding.
Are we saying what, like her? Like an ick
I
about
don't
her?
know.
So now he's going to pipe up and start speaking on her behalf again. Start negging her, start burying her. This is a program between her and these dudes who were before her. This is a dating program. Why is the conversation between these two?
Yeah.
What it would
Oh
be.
my gosh. Oh, let's.
What just got said?
I don't have any, I'm like perfect. Wait.
Pacifying herself, playing with her hair, being coy, being nonchalant, pacifying as well as relieving the stress that she's experiencing right now.
Damn,
I'm just kidding, I'm just kidding, I'm kidding.
Are we saying what, like her? Like an ick
I
about
don't
her?
know
Yeah.
what it would
Oh
be.
my gosh. Oh, let's bring the list out. All right.
And is he actually going to start bringing the list out? Because my guy's got a list, trust me. And if you allow him to do it, he's going to start listing off 10 things. He's just been trying to neg her to garner her attention this entire program. She loves it. Attention is her currency. Attention is the currency of the woman. And she's got this guy around who just simps for her 24 hours a day. Is that not perfect?
I'm trying to think.
She be burping and shit.
I do burp. I burp hella. I can't even lie.
She
Damn,
burps.
that's
Kind of sexy.
Can you do a
though,
burp
you
for us
know?
right now?
Little cute burping girl.
Oh, that was pretty cute.
Nah, that's crazy. That's crazy. You're going to have to bury her at this point. Just said that's too much. You're not presentable enough. Come on.
That was like a little tiny
I
one.
like that.
Hey,
I like that.
yo. I be belching. Like, I be belching.
Belching.
Oh yeah, I mean you can
I
belch
love a
on.
woman who can burp.
Huh?
I love a woman who can
I've been a
burp.
nasty
Okay.
girl. I've been a net. Oh.
That's probably my biggest ick.
Do you see that? Watch.
I've been a nasty
Okay.
We've seen this in the last video. There was a tune by Sexy Red that was not performed but sort of sung in a fun way on the set, right? We saw the mask come off, or a shape shift into the dark side, the shadow side of the woman, as the archetypical hoe was manifest through the medium of this song, right? I'm living through Sexy Red as a woman when she's talking about how big a hoe she is, and I'm just singing her song and dancing erotically to her song. It's not really me. I'm just using Sexy Red as an excuse, right? As a central point to point the finger at and blame at when I'm really expressing my shadow, my whole side. We see it here. Look, I've been a nasty girl, she says.
Girl, I've been in that.
Look, and now she finds an excuse to put her hand down to her crotch, stick her tongue out, and that's crazy. Like, shake her hips in this sexual, sensual way. There's no such thing as a joke, people. There's no such thing as a joke.
That's probably
The spirit of hoeing was manifest through that moment. Pay attention.
my biggest dick.
She
Yeah.
also has a very large forehead.
That's
She also has it's unnecessary! So, the burp was the ick. We can move on. He has to pipe up and say, she's also got a very large forehead. Oh my god.
not true.
Very large.
Got a 5 head.
And she hairy.
Oh,
no, like
and she hairy.
Hey, I'm Mexican. I got a little mustache. Leave me alone.
So that was a guy talking, right?
That was me.
Pay attention.
I got a little mustache. Leave me alone.
Pay attention, watch.
So that was a
That was a guy talking. When he starts speaking, the leg gets put forward, flexing them legs again. Look at the posture here. His leg is presented. He is presenting his leg. You know, these guys are expansive, territorial. This guy has got his one leg forward ever since they complimented him on his quadriceps earlier. Look at this posture. It looks like he's competing in Mr. Olympia right about now.
guy talking, right?
That was me.
You said the mustache thing?
No,
Oh,
that was
okay.
me.
All right.
Contest.
Now that's a burial. Look at her face. So this guy says, "That's crazy." So he says, "You sound like a man." This is a 2-in-1. Cause if you're just joining me now, this guy without the hat beside her, he's known for doing a woman's voice, which is crazy. Like, imagine your claim to fame just being accidentally mistaken for a woman. That's crazy. So this guy thought it was the guy doing the voice, and that's crazy because that's amplifying the fact that your guy friend possesses the entity of femininity, right? Not only that, but I thought it was him, and he is a biological man. But it was you, a woman, speaking normally and naturally. And I thought it was him. I thought you were a guy. And this is crazy because I've seen some people cracking jokes on Tinder. I've seen some people cracking jokes on Tinder, messaging girls, asking them if they're trans, which is crazy. Just for a joke. Just for a laugh, because everybody's lenient, everyone's trans rights, until you say you trans, and now everyone's getting defensive. Whoa! What would it matter? That's crazy.
So that was a guy talking, right?
That was me.
You said the mustache thing?
That was me. Look at the face.
No,
Oh.
that was me.
She looks down, dissatisfied, upset, angry at her friend for producing this narrative in the conversation for this to even happen.
Contestant.
Right, moving on to the next question. Thank you for watching. You can watch all body language breakdown videos, hours on hours of content, including the game I can't give here, via the Patreon. The link is in the description.